EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. They'll get this to Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jaguar first down.
Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
First down, Jacksonville.
11. Go. Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Operating from the gun, Howard. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Raiders at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance,
it's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking long for Thomas. This is intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Foye Oluwakan finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Howard. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal.
Okay, ready? All right, here we go. Hey, lie.
Now Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Raiders 10.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Once again, it's Genty. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Howard. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
It's 4th down.
To throw is Howard. Throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And now off to the races down the right side. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
And the Raiders
now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-17.
17. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
A gain of 15.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give running right, Etienne.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
127 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Hey. Son. Here we go, son.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right back to Genty on 1st down.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Howard. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Lawrence will throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together.
1st and 10 at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
They'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Howard. He'll try and do this himself. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. And give him a gain of 37.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
On 1st down, it's Genty trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. ETN up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
13, Lou. Here we go.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll go down at the 28. 140 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Another toe for ETN. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Handoff running left is ETN. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
11. Go, let's go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll push the lead up to 8. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. Howard. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
19 tight. 9, set, ready. Cut 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That is caught. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give to Etienne running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Hey.
Etienne once more. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're #2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. De'Ami Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. Looking to throw. Howard. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete. A big play in this football game. Third down and 1. Back to throw. Howard. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's into the clear again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, his third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, let's go.
Now ETN to start the drive. Down the sideline he goes. Travis Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 76 yards. And the Jaguars strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. And he won't quite make it to the 25. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jeanty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Here's a give to Etienne. 20. 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, 42 yards. And the Jaguars have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Allen, nifty footwork. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Here's 1st down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, son.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Pass complete. Thomas out across the 40-yard line before he's brought down. So a first down and then some. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Here's Lawrence. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
13, Rip, 23.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Lawrence going to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker. Get me the first down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, Lion. Guards.
Here's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now a first throw here in overtime. Finding Washington. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's Howard throwing on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very